You've been asking for it, so we've delivered. Today, Euro Football Daily brings you the 10 best ever Sporting CP graduates. 10. Eric Dyer. Kicking us off at number 10 is young Tottenham midfielder slash defender Eric Dyer. Dyer was actually born in England, but moved to Portugal as a kid when his mum worked as a caterer in the 2004 European Championships. Dyer officially signed with the Lisbon Academy aged just 16, turning down offers from Manchester United, Arsenal and Tottenham Hotspur. He quickly turned into a versatile defensive player, featuring at right back, centre back and holding midfield for both the youth and senior teams. In 2014, he joined Spurs for £4 million and quickly established himself as the rock in the centre of the park as Tottenham built one of the meanest defences in England. His performances even earned him his first caps for the national side in 2015. 9. Miguel Veloso. Perhaps not a household name, Miguel Veloso has nonetheless had an excellent career, and of course it's thanks to his education at Sporting CP. The holding midfielder was actually rejected by Benfica scouts as a youngster because he was too fat, but he was quickly picked up by the Green and Whites, for whom he made over 150 senior appearances. Veloso has won more than 50 caps for the Portuguese national team and now plays for Dynamo Kiev in the Ukrainian Premier League. 8. Jose Font. Southampton centre-back Jose Font trained at Sporting between the ages of 11 and 19, but never actually played a senior game at the club. Instead, he spent his early 20s in the Portuguese league with teams like Vitória Setúbal and Paços de Ferreira. A loan spell at Crystal Palace brought him to the attention of the Saints, who picked him up for just £1.2 million in 2010. Since then, the big defender has played more than 250 times for the side and became captain in 2014. He's never been sent off in his time at St Mary's. 7. Simão. Winger Simão graduated from the academy early, bursting into the first team at just 17 and scoring 1 minute into his debut. A £10 million move to Barcelona followed, but Simão struggled to make an impact, instead returning to his homeland with Benfica. There he became captain and was the league's top scorer in 2003 before taking the Eagles to the domestic title in 2005. After another period in Spain with Atletico Madrid, where he won the Europa League, Simão went to Turkey and is now in the Indian League with North East United. Okay, that might not be the most spectacular end to his career, but with 85 caps, Simão definitely deserves his place on this list. 6. João Moutinho. João Moutinho made his name with Porto, but the tricky midfielder played more than 250 times for Sporting after making his first team debut in 2005. One of Portugal's 10 most capped players with over 80 matches, Moutinho switched to Porto in 2010, where he won 3 Premier League titles, including a Cup, League and Europa League treble in 2011. And 2 years later, the Dragons turned a huge profit on their €11 million investment, as Moutinho and teammate James Rodriguez scored moves to Monaco for a combined €70 million. 5. Nani. Former Manchester United winger Nani is one of the 5 most capped Portuguese players of all time, with his total nearing 100. Born in Cape Verde, Nani worked tirelessly as a teenager to make it as a pro, training on alternate days with Benfica and Sporting, before signing professional terms in 2003. He moved on to Manchester United in 2007 for €25 million and made over 230 appearances for the Red Devils, as the team won 4 league titles and the Champions League in 2008. He spent a year back at Sporting on loan, scoring 12 goals in 38 games before a permanent move to Fenerbahce in 2015, where he lined up alongside former Man United teammate Robin van Persie. 4. Ricardo Quaresma. Rabona addict Ricardo Quaresma is at Besiktas now, but in his early career he was touted as one of the hottest young prospects around, winning the league with Sporting and signing for Barcelona in 2003 at just 20 years old. But his time at the Camp Nou was brief, as he joined Porto the following summer as part of the deal that took Deco to Spain. There he won 3 titles and was on the Ballon d'Or long list in 2007. Quaresma faded as he aged, and though he was part of the treble-winning Inter Milan side of 2010, he played very little. After a brief detour to Dubai, the winger is in his second spell in Turkey. 3. Paolo Ferreira. FIFA legend Paolo Ferreira came through the academy aged just 9 and matured into a potent forward, becoming one of only 8 men to have played for Sporting, Benfica and Porto. With the Dragons, he won 2 Primeira Ligas and the 1987 European Cup, and was the man of the match in the final against Bayern Munich. He came in second to Ruud Gullit for the Ballon d'Or that year and then went on to Atletico Madrid, where his partnership with Manolo won the club 2 Copas del Rey. Injuries did blight his later career though, and these days he can be seen in Viagra adverts. Perhaps he's not such a potent forward anymore. 2. Luis Figo. A brilliant winger of staggering creativity and technique, Luis Figo is one of the greatest players to have played in the last 20 years. And he honed his skills as a street footballer before Sporting picked him up at the age of 11. Figo's achievements are endless. He broke the world transfer record when he moved from Barcelona to hated rivals Real Madrid for £37 million in 2000. He's won more caps for Portugal than any player in history with an unbelievable 127. He's won 8 league titles with 4 coming in a row at Inter Milan between 2005 and 2009. And finally in 2000 he was recognised as the best player in the world and awarded the Ballon d'Or. 1. Cristiano Ronaldo. Who else could it be? The Real Madrid star is possibly the greatest ever player and is definitely the best to come through Sporting's academy. The Portuguese captain played just 1 senior season at Sporting before going to Manchester United, where he won the Premier League 3 times as well as the Champions League in 2008. A world record £80 million move to Real Madrid led to another domestic title and a Champions League, Real's 10th. Ronaldo's contract includes a buyout clause of €1 billion, and it's not hard to see why, as he scored more than a goal a game during his time at the Bernabeu, becoming the club's all-time top scorer when he hit his 324th in 2015, a total that took him just 310 games to reach. Ronaldo has the most goals for Portugal's national team and will no doubt set a record for caps too. Any academy would be proud of having produced him, but he belongs to Sporting, and the green and whites will definitely have something to boast about for years to come. But have we missed anyone out? Let us know in the comments below, and if you're after more Portuguese football, go and check out Porto's Top 10 Exports. There's some amazing players on there, and as ever, don't forget to like and subscribe. If you like this shirt and want one yourself, go and check out classicfootballshirts.co.uk. Those guys have got a massive selection of unbelievable shirts. There's a link in the description and right there. Catch you next time.